from Roblox Rhythm Games Good. Today, I sought to answer this question by gathering a totally unreasonable amount of Roblox Rhythm games to see if they really were any good. Starting with... I thought we might as well get the Pet Hermit games out of the way first. And to be frank, I am not good at Osu Mania at all. But to be fair, this game is Risk Shredder 9000. Bro, it's 1 star. So I got some help from a real Osu player. Okay. Thanks to Feathers, I now have some usable background footage. Playing this game was an uphill battle. Even the so-called easy levels felt like climbing Mount Everest with a bike that has no wheels on fire. This probably applies to Osu Mania in general, but as someone who's only ever played for 10 to 20 minutes, this game is simply not plausible for my hands. I was only able to clear 1 level. 1 level!
Here's the good song. Dude, I don't care that I got a C, bro. I did it.
I tried a bunch of levels, assuming the issue was only which song I was choosing, but no, none of these levels were easy. I would have tried for longer, but...
Oh, this game makes my wrist hurt.
For those with big hands and a smaller than full-size keyboard, be wary of the Wrist Destroyer 9000 when playing rhythm games like these. If you can, please play on a full-size keyboard. I would give them a few brownie points for functional mobile support, but they ruined mobile too. The invisible quadrants that they used don't even have any symmetry to the actual inputs on screen, making it extremely difficult to know what to tap. Osu Mania is way too difficult for someone who has not already gotten good at vertically scrolling rhythm games. But I wanted to find a review of the gameplay itself from someone who can actually clear the levels, since I don't have enough skill to do that. So I'm handing it off to Feathers so he can give a real insatiable opinion on the quality of this game.
So this is my review of the rosu on Roblox. It's a pretty decent VOLBOX in the sense that it introduces new players to skins, some basic customization, and then like some common maps and stuff you'll see in the natural Osu Mania, other pages or whatever else. I would say that overall, I'd much rather just play Osu Mania, but if I want to play Osu with like a friend or whatever, and they don't already have Osu Mania installed, I'd play this. The game itself, well made. Rosu has great sound selection. This is a very fun game to pick up. I'd say learn some easy maps and such on other games that have more just readily available maps that are meant for newer players like Funky Friday or Osu Mania, but at that point, why play this?
No!
This game is simply amazing. I was very grateful for the tutorial, which was fun as well as helpful, and afterwards I was easily able to find levels that I could both play and jam out to.
I gotta remember, what is this called, bro? I'm writing this down. You cannot just hit me with that hard of a riff like that. I'm distracted by how good this riff is, bro.
Which means the background footage used here is actually mine. It's probably obvious though, I really only scored D's the whole time. But hey, I cleared the levels. The game has plenty of minor maps to play, with consistent updates, patching bugs, adding features, and adding more maps. The UI in Osu Rover is very good. It doesn't even look like it's in Roblox. The UI works very well, and it's only as complicated as it needs to be. For a cherry on top, they have fantastic mobile support, and I'm really just better on iPad anyway. I did, however, have problems with my drawing tablet.
Oh, we got a beautiful tablet gameplay here, but it got a slight dent in the back.
And it was, yeah. So I actually found out that the problem was Windows.
Yeah, screw you, Microsoft.
So now my drawing tablet works beautifully. Add another cherry on top. This game is also so underrated. At the time of writing, it only has 3 players online. The link will be in the description, hopefully. Osu Rover is a game I could actually see myself playing and getting better at. I may actually like it more than the original Osu, ironically, mostly due to the fact that I don't have to find or download maps. They're all just right there. So yes, I actually enjoyed an Osu game. Also, what's
Bro, this is too easy. This is too easy.
So this game is just fine. It's a working Taiko game with a very outdated looking UI. From what I played, it works, but the control style makes my limbs want to exist in different zip codes. The biggest limiting factor here is the fact that there are only 8 official song maps. It has custom maps, but lacks the players to actually create any. Sadly, there's also no mobile support, which is kind of disappointing to me because I think the mobile format would work very well for this game. The inputs could be mapped to the bottom of the screen, plus they could look like actual taiko drums. The game has untapped potential, but also seems to be abandoned, so don't expect anything new.
Wait.
Enter roTaiko, a game similar to the previous one. It's a tad better, but my gripes are still intact. I like the notes in Raiko more because of their distinctness. In this one, they're just colored dots as opposed to the little guys on the notes in Raiko. roTaiko features a whole 38 maps to play with a range of difficulties. The maps here are also much more difficult than in Raiko. roTaiko has functional mobile support, though it doesn't really look the best and it's a bit hard to distinguish. The UI in roTaiko is also much better than the UI in Raiko, taking a much more Osu-like look. I think there's still untapped potential as far as Taiko on Roblox goes, because neither options are satisfactory in my eyes. But this game seems to actually get updates, so this one may actually take the throne soon enough. For now though, just play Osu instead. It's free and better than either of these.
Okay, that's all the Osu games. I can finally touch grass. There's no way it can get worse from here.
All right, let's not beat around the bush. This one is not exactly worth existing. The music game here is incredibly simplistic. The game is this. Pay attention to a circle on your screen and wait until other circles drift into it, then click. In your response, your avatar does some interesting dances. The only other mode is when you get to DJ, which is just playing with preset loops. With this, there's the ability to DJ battle, where you go head to head to see who can click on loops better. There's also clubs, which are just places where you can dance and DJ. This game is just really disappointing, and somehow more soulless than Osu.
I wish I was good at this game. I wish.
RoBeats is the premier Guitar Hero Osu, original but not original Roblox rhythm game. RoBeats is a super well-made and fun rhythm game that almost anyone can get into. Surprisingly, RoBeats has progression through song purchases and missions with multiplayer functionality. If only I had some friends. RoBeats has more song maps than I will ever know, let alone even play, with a wide range of difficulties so anybody can play, even your unborn grandson. RoBeats has mobile support that is so good, I actually prefer it over PC, probably because I'm better on iPad. RoBeats uses symmetrical invisible quadrants, and it is beautiful. Do beware, however, what I said about the Wrist Shredder 9000 still applies here, so try to stick to full-size keyboards. RoBeats really is the premier vertically scrolling rhythm game on Roblox. There's no beating it. If you like Osu Mania, Guitar Hero, or anything like it, this is your Roblox rhythm game. There's so much that I didn't even mention for the sake of video length. It is what Osu Mania lacked: easy entry level and a large community. Please go play this masterpiece.
Help me! Oh no! How did I do that?
Before I even say anything, this game rocks. Soundspace is a Beat Saber-esque game that is still different enough to be considered original. To be fair, the game did used to be called Blox Saber. Soundspace works by lining up your cursor with the notes that fall within a 3x3 grid. Pretty simple concept. The levels can be hard. Soundspace has a plethora of levels, and if that isn't enough, you can even import custom maps.
Whoa. I did not know they had custom maps. Okay.
Unlike Raiko, Soundspace has a community, even if a small one. So I'm sure that custom levels really do exist. Soundspace offers a wide range of difficulty for the levels, so you can choose whether to sweat or chill. Plus, there's a versus mode if you're feeling extra competitive. Something that sets Soundspace apart even more, yes, even more than the control scheme, is the VR support. The VR feels more like a gimmick than anything else. It's Soundspace with your arm as the cursor. The game doesn't feel like it was even made for VR. It just feels like it was shoehorned in as an extra feature. Soundspace is another incredible and unique rhythm game on Roblox. I highly recommend playing it. It receives occasional updates and has highly enjoyable content. But if the Roblox version isn't enough for you, there's a PC version. You can find it on itch.io. I'll link it in the description, hopefully. This version breaks free from the limitation caused by the game being on Roblox, delivering a cleaner and smoother experience. I find it increasingly hard to care about any new Friday Night Funkin' games. None of the hundreds of clones are really that good in my opinion. Maybe I just outgrew Friday Night Funkin', and it's pretty easy when your songs sound like this. But beyond that, sure, Funky Friday is a well-developed and updated game. I just find it really hard to give a... Yes, you heard me right. They straight up copied it and pasted the name. At first glance, this game looks pretty horrible, but once you play it, you'll think,
Hey, that's pretty good.
the game is essentially a light show turned into an interactive rhythm game, which sets it apart from the others. The game has the capacity to be challenging, but only if you want it to be. The game also recently received its last update, so everything that's already in there is final.
Bro, this is not a circle.
The rhythm game ever. 11 out of 10. Moving on.
Bro, what do I do? How does this game work? Bro, what? How do I play this?
So this game is really, really well made. The UI is beautiful. The game doesn't even look like it was made on Roblox. The problem is it's, yeah. You can tell that Asians made this game. It's based off of the Japanese arcade game known as Sound Voltex, which has a cohesive controller layout. I think the issues come in when you try to port this onto a keyboard layout. I also just don't really know how this game works. This game, while cool as a proof of concept, is not actually good to play. The physics are horribly wrong and bugs run rampant throughout. The song selection is extremely small, and what is there is practically ear rape to listen to. The game is genuinely more infuriating than fun to play. Yes. This is a copy of the mobile game. For some reason, it actually works really, really well. The game works as an infinite loop, rather than being based on the length of the song. If you finish a song, you play it again, but faster, and faster, and faster, and faster. If the preset amount of songs is not enough for you, you can generate more maps on the spot. All you need is a Roblox song ID and bam, you have a cool new song to play. I have no idea why they did this, but it's super cool. The game is still kind of pointless, but oddly good. Okay, that's all the Roblox rhythm games, right? Right? So, are Roblox rhythm games good? Yes and no, but it all creates the beautiful harmony called Roblox. If you can even call it a harmony or beautiful. Hey, thanks for watching. Thank you for your patience for this project. This took me multiple weeks to make, and I hope you all had a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and I look forward to the content I'll be posting in 2024. Anyway, see ya.